Iago, tell the jury what happened in your own words.
I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I just wanted my dear friend Othello to be happy. I was only looking out for him because I truly thought Desdemona was not being loyal to him. I always saw Desdemona and Cassio together, and I genuinely thought there was something going on, and I could never live with myself if I wasn't truthful about my suspicions to Othello. Just pause it and we'll cut it there. I didn't make him kill her. He did it all on his own. The only crime I'm guilty of is being a great friend. And scene.
I believe you left out the part of the story when you wounded Roderigo in the dark of the night after you convinced him to attack Cassio, and then killed Roderigo before he could reveal your evil intentions.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I overheard Cassio cry out, and I ran to see what the problem was. And I saved his life with the hero that I am.
Alright, Nicole, we have like a minute.
I have a witness that overheard your conversation with Roderigo minutes before the attack.
Your witness is a fool!
Can you explain to the jury why you forced your wife away?
Wait,
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. Can you explain to the jury why you forced your wife to give you Desdemona's beloved handkerchief and then murdered your sweet wife Amelia when she exposed your actions?
That's because Amelia's insane. She knows not what she speaks of. Yes, I did ask for the handkerchief, but not for the crazy reasons that she accused me of.
That is all. Thank you.
Unseen.
Will Iago's defense attorney please take the floor?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Okay, honorable jury, Iago is a genuine person. All the facts speak for that. What would you do if you knew your best friend's wife was not loyal? If you knew she was sleeping with a man who worked side by side with her best friend every day? And wait.
Alright, pause it.
A man your best friend trusted with his whole heart. I would do anything to show my best friend what a mistake he was making. That's exactly what my client did for Othello. My client did not intend for 4 people to end up dead. He is not responsible for the way people react to the truth.
Alright, did I cut it?
No, Iago, if you could tell the jury why you asked Amelia for Desdemona's handkerchief that night when she found it.
Not cut it, because I don't know. Well, you see, I was aware of how meaningful the handkerchief was to Othello and Desdemona's marriage. Amelia found it just laying on the floor as if it were nothing. So I found it. Never mind, I didn't find it. Amelia found it. I knew where she found it. So I said, give it to me. Give it to me now. Because... So I asked Amelia for it. I needed to show Othello that Desdemona no longer cared about their marriage. She left the handkerchief on the floor, as if it were nothing. I knew that's exactly how she felt about Othello and their marriage. Now stop it. Othello was blinded by his deep love for Desdemona. I had to do something for him to open his eyes and see the truth. Okay, now stop. Action. But right after Amelia gave it to me, I was called to do something. So I took the handkerchief and I put it in my room. And me and Cassio share a room together, and he must have seen it in my things and recognized it as Desdemona and stole it from my things. It's not my fault that Othello saw it with Cassio and assumed that Desdemona gave it to him.
So,
For all I know, she did give it to him.
So, Iago, in other words, you were being a loyal friend, and in no time did you plant the handkerchief betwixt Cassio. So, in other words, Iago, you were being a loyal friend, and at no point did you intentionally plant the handkerchief among Cassio's things.
Handkerchief. Absolutely not. Cassio is an adulterer and a thief. No one can trust him.
Okay. Iago, will you kindly explain to the jury what happened between Cassio and Rodrigo?
Of course. Cassio, Rodrigo, and Othello have been good friends for quite some time now. So this entire situation has been very awkward for me. Let's pause it. Late one night, I heard Cassio screaming for help, and my instincts kicked in, and I obviously went to go see what was the matter. And when I got there, I saw Rodrigo fighting.
Rodrigo.
Okay. I found Rodrigo and Cassio wounded, and Cassio explained to me what had happened, that Rodrigo had attacked him. And obviously I knew Rodrigo was in the wrong and I had to protect Cassio because I had been his friend for so long. Okay, stop it. Even though Cassio's not a good person, I couldn't just sit back and watch him die. I couldn't just do that to my good friend. So I intervened and I saved Cassio's life, and unfortunately in doing so I had to kill Rodrigo. I had no other choice. It was self-defense for Cassio because he couldn't defend himself.
So in other words, you were protecting Cassio because he was wounded and could not defend himself.
Yes, is that not what I just said?
Okay. Now, you can see the good in this man. Iago should be named a hero, if anything, not a criminal. No further questions. Thank you.
You just admitted that you killed Rodrigo, by the way. So, I guess just
Let's see what Othello and Desdemona have to say about this, as I cannot see them from heaven.
I'll get you out, Iago, don't worry!
Who goes there? This is heaven.
I am very happy to report that me and my lovely wife, Desdemona, have worked everything out. She has forgiven me for murdering her and assured me that she never cheated on me, has never done anything to hurt me. I love this woman with my whole heart, and evil Iago played me like a fool. Iago fed me many lies and misguided suspicions in my head. Desdemona explained to me while she was talking to Cassio so often and cleared everything up. Right, Desdemona?
Right, Othello. Yes, this is all true. I love Othello so dearly. I would never do anything to hurt him. I was only trying to... Yes, this is all true. I love Othello so dearly I would never do anything to hurt him. I was only talking to Cassio because he wanted me to help him get his job back, and I knew Cassio was the perfect man for the job and deserved the promotion Othello gave him. And about the handkerchief, I simply dropped it, and once I realized, I immediately went to go find it, but Amelia would have already picked it up. Othello's greatest flaw is that he's too trusting, and Iago took advantage of it.
I now realize what a mistake I made, and it was so wrong to trust Iago, anything, all the lies he told me, and I will regret it for all of eternity. I wish him the harshest punishment.
I will let that information sit with the jury and can decide who... Okay, wait, what?
No.
I will let that information sit with the jury and they can decide who to believe. And may I point out that Iago has no viable excuse for murdering his sweet wife, Amelia. If he is capable of doing that, he is most definitely capable of murder.
The jury is dismissed. We will meet again once they have reached their decision.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Okay. On 2 counts of murder, the jury finds Iago guilty and guilty of conspiracy of murder. He is sentenced to life confinement with weekly torture sessions. Case dismissed.
Let me go
Okay.
like a little bit crazy like I'm insane.
Like flip your hair,
Oh,
like...
put the hair down.
Alright, Nicole.
Alright, go.
Ready?
Alright, 3, 2, 1.